Right, I'm good back to the old format where I just talk pish off the cuff. Nae fucking script, nae nothing. Oh, on YouTube, this video doesn't endorse criminal organisations. Alright, welcome to my fucking Halo 3 review, you bunch of fanny warmers, right? Fucking roll tape pricks. So it's Halo 3, well it's the third in the Halo series, right, released in 2007 for the Xbox 360, then ported in 2014 by 343 Industries for the Xbox One. I mind when this game first came out, every bastard was like, this game looks shite, it doesn't look as brilliant as we thought. It was on the fucking 360, what did you expect? Fucking Crisis levels of tosh. Ironically enough, that also got a fucking port to the Xbox 360. Imagine that. Can your game machine run Crisis? Aye, it can. Well, that's that fucked, innit? Halo 3, mate, it's a fucking good game. It was out back in the day and I played it now and I'm still playing it fucking 20,000 years later. Right, so what's it all about? You go this big green armour-plated bastard called the Master Chief. Chief. Aye, him. Carries two guns and about 800 different fucking grenades at the one time. And then you're just splattering the Covenant, which are now just brutes, because the elites have decided to fucking turn coat and join the humans, because they didn't like the way the prophets spoke to them. Called them wallopers and everything, and they were like, you know what, you fucking scaly-necked wee dicks, fuck yous, we're going to batter fuck at you and your shite brute army. Haha, brilliant. And in comparison, the brutes are fucking shite. They're as thick as pig shit and their armour falls off when you defeat their shields. Didn't happen with the fucking elites. Their shields regenerated and their fucking clothes didn't they randomly fall off. Maybe the brutes are just an army of fucking flashers. What was that? Motherfucker, shut your face. So Chief falls for earth for the back of that ship for the second game, right? No, the one I didn't show you. And then he's in the jungle and they revive him and you look up and you have to look down, you have to look up, you have to look down, left, right, all that pish. Like every game has to have a fucking tutorial. Then he swatches Arbor and it's like, fucking pistol, mate! Sticks that fucking gun right in that big fucking split-faced cunt's buns. And it's like, no mate, he's fucking no, he's no a bad guy anymore. Like, how the fuck am I meant to know that? Send a memo next time, you know, fucking communicate with you. This is NHS. So you get some new weapons, but they're mostly Covenant weapons. Well, I say Covenant, they're brute weapons, really. You get a big fucking power hammer thing. brilliant. Brilliant for smashing people's faces in with. You get, well, the brute shot's back. You get this pistol. I can't remember the name of the fucking thing. Hold on. To Wikipedia. Right, it's called the Brute Spiker. It's like a pistol that fires. It's like a fucking shite version of the Needler. And the hammer thing's called a gravity hammer. How exciting. And you've got the Brute version of a handheld shotgun called the Mauler. It's very sexy and suave and sophisticated. The best thing to do with the Mauler is to fire it. Knock your fucking opponent's sparkle and then smash him in the fucking face with the butt of the gun. Deed. Job. Done. Other weapons you'll see are the fucking Spartan laser, which is a shoulder mounted laser for the Spartans. Kills just about anything in one hit, but it's got a wind up time. And there's an achievement for shooting a banshee out the air with one. But I'm shite, so that didn't happen for me. Well, actually, I think it did happen back in the 360 days, but that was a long fucking time ago, motherfucker. The Magnum is back, can't zoom, shite. Next, bollocks. Another good thing about the weapons in this game is see your mounted weapons, like your miniguns and your wee fucking plasma fucking Covenant things. You can rip them off their fucking stands, but if you do that, beware, because when they're not on the stands, they have limited ammo, and when they're on their stands, they have unlimited ammo. How fucking weird is that? How does that work? What fucking realm of quantum mechanics is that from? Jesus, I want a fucking... Yeah, never mind. I want a fucking Cocoa Pops box that'll never run out if I leave it on the shelf, right? When it comes to the vehicles, it's pretty much just the same, except the humans have got a wee flying thing that is vastly inferior to the Banshee. I mean... shite. I mean... flying, hard, dog shite. I mean fucking mountainous amounts of fucking volcanic diarrhea shite. It's alright really, isn't it? And I hope this is all setting the scene for what we'll talk about, the levels and that and all that pish. Story, it's not that great. It's alright, I mean, it's just a continuation of what you've known before, right? So, fucking, you're battering these brutes and then you'll destroy a gravity, not a gravity gun, a fucking anti-aircraft piece of nonsense. Then the floods show up and you're like, oh... The groans are happening, the fucking floods show up. Easily the most irritating fucking enemy in a video game. They're a bit better than this, right enough. They fall apart a wee bit easier. You can use machine guns again. Plasma guns are still fucking pish. Any plasma weapons are pish. But now they come in all different various fucking shapes and sizes. They're like spiders, and then you'll actually see flood spores changing things in real time, which is pretty fucking cool. I like that wee area of effect, just to fucking seal that atmosphere. Pity the atmosphere's like a fucking field of rancid farts after a night out and 15 curries, you know. Then there's fucking spider ones that can climb up walls and shoot little spores at you. Sorry, no spores, barbs. And then there's big hulking fuckers that take quite a lot to fucking put down. Oh, there's also a flamethrower, and you think that's great for taking out the flood. It's no. You set them on fire, then they run into you and you die. Fuck's sake. Right, levels, mate. The levels are pretty good actually, apart from one or two. High Charity is one of these levels I can't fucking stand. You've got to run about this, what looks like a pile of sick, and then you've got to avoid about 8 million flood, and they just keep coming. Don't even bother trying to stand and kill them all. They just keep fucking coming. Then you've got to make it, pick up Cortana, because, well, she's been on the fucking sesh, you know what I mean? She's a bit worse for wear, poor lassie, fuck's sake. And then you pick her up, and then you blow up High Charity, killing the Gravemind. Woo, done, except you don't kill the Gravemind because there's flood that pour about, fuck about. In fact, can the flood even operate with a Gravemind? I don't know, they didn't have a Gravemind in 1, did they? Unless they did, they got blown up in the spaceship station. And then fucking, I don't know, Halo, space, fucking yes, spaceship station, what the fuck? So I don't know, because you do blow up High Charity, it does go fucking boom. Oh, and by the way, you're not on a Halo this time, you're on something known as the Ark, which builds Halos. And you cut about and there's a couple of fucking deaths, and then you make friends with the flood for about half a level.
Do not shoot, but listen. Let me lead you safely to our foe. Only you can halt what he has set in motion.
Literally, they're like, hold on a minute, mate, he's about to fire that ring, that prick. We'll let you get to the other end of the corridor, then when you stop him, inevitably, I'm talking about the prophet of truth. The prophet of truth. You stop that cunt, and then, I hate you again.
Now the gate has been unlatched, headstones pushed aside, corpses shift and offer room. A fate you must abide. We trade one villain for another.
Don't know why, because what were they thinking? I mean, if they fired the Halo ring, they'd kill themselves. If they didn't fire the Halo ring, they'd get eaten. What's worse? That's shite. No matter what way you no matter what way you turn, you've got a shit sandwich in front of you, and you've all got to take a bite. Fucking yes. So, and then you cut about, and then you blow things up, and then you get in some vehicles, and then you blow other things up. Then there's another control room level, which is an absolute pink eye pain. Don't know how many times I get fucking splattered. There's just never-ending wave of flood. Then when you get to the front door, there's wave of flood, and you're like, fuck's sake, mate. How many fucking waves of these bastards do I need to take out? Loads. And if you die, even at the end of that part level, if you die, you get right back to the fucking start. Sort your check system out, will you? Your checkpoint system sucks, boys. 343. I think the game's harder. It might be because I'm older and slower with grey hair. But I hate it. I still love the game, but I hate the fact that I'm shite. Old and shite. Don't even talk about the multiplayer. There wasn't even fucking any point. I don't play it because I'm shite. So you blow up the fucking thing, and 343 guilty sparks slip. What we gonna do with this other Halo ring? Because remember when you destroyed 4, so this thing's went into automatic builder mode and is replacing it basically, but it's not exactly the same. So they're procedurally generated Halo rings. They all look pretty much the same, but a wee bit different, you know. And then they're like, "What you gonna do?" Johnson's like, "We're gonna blow this fucking thing up. We're gonna set it off to detonate while it's still getting made, and it'll blow up." And then 343 kills Johnson. You're like, "Yeah, fucking wee bollock." Then you get to kill him, which is pretty good. yes, it's pretty good. Fucking hated that wee flying bollock. Wish I'd have fucking shot him down fucking hundreds of years ago, but no. No, here we are, in Jobbyland. But then you get the Spartan laser and you cut him down. And he goes, "What?" Did you like my wee impersonation of how he sounds when he's dying? Sounds like a right wank. And then it's like, "Oh, we better fucking make ways and get the fuck out of here." So there's a wee fucking vehicle section, like, remember in the first game that I didn't talk about this bit, but I'm talking about it now. It's like a vehicle chase. Not really so much a chase as a drive, like a frantic drive. And then the level's blowing up, and sometimes the level can just literally blow up right in front of you and you die. You're like, very good game. Or you'll be really unlucky and you'll bounce, and then the level will blow up and it'll be like death to the left, death to the right, death to everybody, including you wee shite. And then you escape the Halo, and then it fucking blows up. And that's it. Fucking end of story. On to Halo 3 ODST now. Hope you've enjoyed the show. If you haven't, well, go to fucking tell me why you haven't. Like and subscribe!
You mean to blind me?